Hello Legends, welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is TC Mayon aka Mike and we are back in the game. Today I got some nice gameplay for you, which for the first time on my channel I will do in English language, so bear with me and let's just see how the audience, how you guys and girls like it, right? So together with RJ from the Bay 2001, we are in the Admiral Hipper. Today is Enter Spawn domination match, and as you've seen in the lineup, we got some heavy guns on the opposing team, we got some Kansas guns ready, we got some Massachusetts ready for work and business, and we also got a couple nice cruisers. Yeah, so I salivated a little bit when we started this game and I saw the lineup, as the Admiral Hipper bears some nice AP, right? So RJ and me just handing over a quick beer over here. That's why we just bump at each other, right? That was all planned, that was all intended, as we are pro players, as you know. So we go for the left flank. For the alpha flank, I did not feel comfortable to push up in the middle, because Admiral Hipper, well, it's a German cruiser, right? But you don't want to eat those AP shells to the face, especially not from these huge calibers that Kansas and Massachusetts possess with the 406mm guns. So as we see over there, there's an interesting target for us to shoot at. It's a Riga. As you know, it's a Soviet cruiser with radar. So we want to protect our little guys, the destroyers, from the radar. So that's the best target to shoot at. That's why I also ping it for the team. So we can maybe whittle him down a little bit. And yeah, first salvo pretty good. And we just continue. I was about to say we don't get spotted, but we are. And we also have some planes flying around, although there's no carrier. So as you've seen, there is this new Dutch cruiser, the 7 Provinces, Provincien, or how to pronounce it. I actually got to check it out. I also don't know how to do it in German. So yeah, we can whittle down the Riga a little bit. The team is focusing him, which is nice. Yeah, focus fire on the important targets. As I noticed, there is a Flint over there, and I've seen him turn. See? I mean, he's smoking up, so we might just send some greetings over to him and see if we can hit him a little bit. And there he's shooting. As you know, it's American cruiser, and there he gets a double citadel. Yeah, I love to see that. As it is an American cruiser, he has those floaty shells flying pretty long time in the air until they arrive. So we should have good time to dodge it, and we don't get hit. So yeah, we just try to blind fire him, right? Just see where he is, where he's shooting. So there I noticed that he is actually moving. Lots of people just try to stand around in the smoke. So you can just shoot the same location over and over and over again, which unfortunately was not that fruitful against him. But there's his partner, right? They are in the division together, the Belfast. Another radar cruiser. So another good target to shoot at. As we lose our first ship, which is in Chumpong. Which actually, yeah, if it gets spotted, it gets shot at. If it gets hit, it's most likely dead. Belfast doing a good job dodging our shots, so I tried to sneak some damage in, but I was not lucky in accessing his broadside. So as you see, we don't have a cap yet, although we had the majority of ships on the left flank, so we actually should have had a bigger number of ships on the alpha flank than the enemy team. But what happened is the enemy team has 2 caps generating points and we don't. We get located in the process, so we know there must be a destroyer somewhere. So we gotta be careful a little bit, because most likely sooner or later, if the other zones are capped by the red team, the destroyer is bound to come over to our side. So as we lose another ship, so 2 cruisers already gone, it's not that I like it. And noticing it in the match, I also told RJ, yeah, see, we're losing ships left and right, and there's just another one gone. And yeah, the alpha cap's now about to get capped, and that's when I said to RJ, we gotta do something, right? I'm a brawling cruiser, the Hipper. That's why I thought to myself, okay, I gotta push in right now. We gotta push in as a team, the whole team, blue team, and we can't just hold back right now. We just gotta get in, get our hands dirty, and do something. And usually my plan was to push to this big island where the Massachusetts and Riga were sitting behind just a moment ago, But yeah, I wanted to get there as quickly as possible and then get around and surprise them. But in turn, they ended up surprising me as the Massachusetts pushed around, and I was also told RJ, I think I'm gonna be dead right here, right? So, but I want to get as close as possible, angle my ship as good as I can, and just get these torps into the water. And here I had to guess what direction the Massachusetts is going to go. Is he going to get forward? Nice salvo, by the way. Is he going to get backwards, right? So you just gotta make sure you get those torpedoes on target. Trying to get my second launcher off, but I think I'm dead. And yeah, seems like I have a crystal ball, huh? Haven't I? But the torpedoes are in the water, and it looks pretty good as RJ takes out the enemy Flint, and there goes the Massachusetts. Boom! Yep. And that is still, although that I'm dead, it's an important kill, because now RJ and the other peeps on the alpha flank can do their thing, and they don't need to worry about this very strong battleship facing them, right? So it was unfortunate to go down this early in the match, and I always hate to spectate that I can't do anything, but I decided like, okay, let's just watch it unfold, and I thought, yeah, we're gonna lose. Yeah, as RJ takes out the 7 Provincian, new Dutch cruiser. Good job. So now alpha flank almost secured. It's just the Riga remaining, and yeah, at this point, you know, look at the points. It's 170 to 532. So that's a loss in my book, right? And before that, the enemy had way more ships. But now, as you look at the ship count, blue team is just 1 ship down, right? It's down by a lot of points, but it's just down by 1 ship. So now RJ is obviously taking the alpha cap, and yeah, let's see, right? I think it's maybe there is some comeback potential we're gonna see, but I can tell you that's gonna be a nice round. So either it's a win or it's a loss. You will see by yourself. But sometimes also losses can be amazing rounds, as we all know. And there is the Riga. Yeah, he got a little bit distance there. And the Belfast is pushing in. Lots of torpedoes by the destroyers, and I tried to give some intelligence data to RJ, because I felt like, okay, if I can't do anything, I can as well do something, right? And now I told him, yeah, he turns broadside, as RJ had loaded AP. He got him really good, and I think scored like 2 citadels on him. Now the Belfast wants to angle against RJ's ship, but it's turning right into the torpedoes, and boom, he's out. So yeah, we cheered in this moment. It was like, yeah, it's good. 1 more down. And now, since alpha cap is secured, we at least have our first points income, right? So now every, 5-6 seconds, we get at least 3 points. That is something. It's better than nothing. As the Riga is going away, and he's doing a good job angling his boat. And now he gets shot at, right? I think the battleship in the back, the blue battleship, must be Atlantico. And yeah, unfortunately I couldn't speak to the other team, right? But in my mind I was like screaming at him, like, get closer, get your secondary into operational range. You want to use them, right? You need those secondaries right now, because this is what Atlantico is built for. Now you have to push it. You have to get close. You have to get your weight into the fight, right? As now we see there's quite some stuff flying in there. Riga's trying to get away. RJ is just face tanking him. And I don't know much about the Albemarle, but as you see, it has 6 guns at the front. And we just fly with the shells hitting the Riga. And apparently it's pretty tanky up front, yeah? I checked it afterwards in the armor viewer, and I noticed that, if I remember correctly, it has a 25mm bow, which cannot be overmatched by the Riga, right? So that's why the Riga right now is also shooting HE, if I saw that correctly. So my picture here when recording this voiceover is a little smaller than my whole TV is, so that can be a mistake on my side, but it looks like high explosive ammunition for sure. So yeah, Riga is trying to save his life, trying to get away, trying to kite, still trying to shoot. He's doing a good job, really got to tell you that. And yeah, RJ is just shooting him and hoping for the battleship to chime in, to participate, and to focus him out of the game. Because the winning play for Team Blue right now is just to take out every single enemy ship, because we are down more than 300 points, and you cannot expect to win by points at this point of the match. Excuse me, please. So yeah, still on the fire. The Riga is getting cooked alive, slowly but surely, and there we see the Jervis coming in. Yeah, they still Team Red still has a destroyer. We have 2, which is actually good, but one of our destroyers gets shot at, as you see in the back, and he's pretty low health, so it's not good looking for him. Riga also notices that and shoots at him, and the Russian cruisers are pretty precise, so the Jäger shouldn't actually be spotted at all, I tell you that. And this is when he goes down, right? So I don't know how he got himself spotted. I think he went too close. He wanted to get the cap, but it was the wrong play to move in. Yeah, good intention, but I think he should have maybe lingered around and just torped the crap out of these battleships coming in from Charlie, which is, I think, a Kansas and a Vanguard, question mark? I think one of them, yeah, one of them is the Kansas for sure, so we will see. And the Riga is still alive. It's like a cat with 9 lives, but I think he's gonna run out soon. There he runs out of lives, right? Should be RJ's 3rd kill, if I counted correctly. And now the Jervis basically seems to make the same mistake and getting himself spotted. Also shooting. And now he's the next one getting focused, right? So some good salvos from our Jervis. See, then we also have a Jervis. And now you can smoke all day long. The radar just catches him, and he's out. Yeah, and all of a sudden we have a ship lead 3-on-2. Although the enemy team, Kansas and Vanguard, I was correct, having beefy battleships, right, with lots of hit points. So it's gonna go down to the wire, boys and girls. So we're gonna check out how's it turning. And turning is also right now the next point, as RJ said, like, I gotta turn out. I'm too close. I want to drop spot, because if they keep me spotted, then they smack me. Yeah, and there is the salvo from one of the battleships. Fortunately, it didn't do much, as it was 4 shells. It must have been the Vanguard. Now he completes his turn, closes the angle again, and there's the salvo from the Kansas that I thought would kill RJ's Albemarle, but it didn't, because the Kansas was shooting with HE ammunition, which let's put it like this, was pretty much surprising to me in this moment, right? Yeah, but Kansas has another trick up his sleeve. He is turning a rather broadside, and you see the gifts moving in towards him, called torpedoes, yeah? And he's not getting out there in time, as it is a slow battleship, and he's eating 2 of them, yeah? Thanks for playing, that's good. He got hit, and still, right? Look at the points, they almost have double the points towards us, as the next set of torpedoes is moving in. I think they were both from RJ's Albemarle. Yeah, they must be, because the destroyer on the right, he launched his torpedoes, as you've seen. So now Kansas is angling, the time is ticking for the red team. They could just sail away, secure the win, but I get it, right? They're big battleships. Kansas eats another torp. They want to duke it out, and if you look at Team Blue, the targets are wounded severely, but now they just go down. Yeah, the targets are wounded severely, and as a Team Red player, you might think, yeah, we got this, yeah. But now, just look at this, surprise, surprise, the tables seem to have turned, right? Now it's the Kansas alone, and now he's basically out of position, getting farmed. Atlantico's secondaries is chiming in, Albemarle is shooting, the Jervis is sitting in smoke farming him, and now he recognizes, wants to get out, and that's it. And that's why I always say, it's just over when it's over, right? You always have to stick with it. That was a great game. RJ and me, we were cheering. We're like, yeah, that's what we're talking about. So RJ, if you see that, greetings to you. Great match. Look at the points of this guy, like almost 3000 XP. And just look at the Hipper, huh? Hipper doing its job, right? That's cool. So, although dying pretty early, seems that I had some impact on the match, coming in 3rd, so really happy. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed that, just drop me a comment, a like, and maybe subscribe, and I can do more English videos in the future as well. I'm doing English, I'm doing German, and now I will record the same video in German. So I'm Mike, your Legends. Goodbye, thanks for watching.